Let us all stand. Thank you, Madam Annalyn. Now may I ask the Head of Fact Secretariat, Engineer Manuel Novelcino Jr., to please have the roll call.
Present for today's pre-bid conference, our back chairman, Engineer Jose Wilson Manongsong, back vice chairman, Engineer Sparky Limit, back members, Engineer Alfredo Hamandre, Engineer Raymond Yones, and Engineer Rijan Taka. For the technical working group headed by Engineer Reynald Barrera, Architect Ramil Isid, Engineer Kenneth Nalapu, and Engineer Saldi Del Valle. For the back secretariat headed by yours truly, Engineer Manuel Levincino Jr., with back secretariat members, Madam Brenda Morales, Madam Annie Lima Maril, and Mr. Rolando Manuel. Since the majority of the back members are present, there is a quorum, sir.
Thank you, Sir Manny. Today's procurement activities, the pre-bid conference of 4 civil works project. The first one with contract ID 24AI0072, construction of slope protection structure along Banila and Allied River, Balungao, Pangasinan. The second project with contract ID 24AI0073, construction of slope protection structure along Lagasit and Allied River, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. In the third project with contract ID 24AI0074, construction of slope protection structure along Banila and Allied River, Umingan, Pangasinan, Package 1. The fourth project with contract ID 24AI0075, construction of slope protection structure along Banila and Allied River, Umingan, Pangasinan, Package 2. This pre-bid conference is being conducted to give the prospective bidders a chance to clarify other issues relating to the contract and the project. However, attendance is not mandatory for the prospective bidders. Now at this point, may I call on the technical working group head, Engineer Reynald Barrera, to discuss the eligibility, technical and financial requirements of the contracts to be bid.
Thank you, sir. We will now discuss the technical, financial, and eligibility requirements of the contracts to be bid. Documents to be submitted by the bidders. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically/online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in BDS ITP Class 21 or DEO 87 Series of 2020. Electronic submission and receipt of bids for the procurement of civil works contracts. All electronic bids must be sent to the email address electronicbids_Pangasinan3 at dpwh.gov.ph. Each bidder shall submit one original copy of the first and second components of its bid. Checklist of technical and financial documents. Technical proposal, Class A documents. For legal documents, valid bidders registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For technical documents, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, conditions, provided under the rules. Step income license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of surety bonds, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy para bid securing declaration. The bid validity period and bid security validity period should be 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bidder should submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. For cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, and for backdraft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank, the amount of bid security should not be less than 2% of ABC. For surety bond, callable upon demand, issued by a surety or insurance company, that is certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, the amount of bid security should not be less than 5% of ABC. Project requirements. It shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, for example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foreman, to be assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification and experience date. Project manager, project engineer, and foreman should have a minimum years of similar experience of 5 years, while for materials engineer should be he or she should be DPWH accredited materials engineer 1. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment, lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be, and original value signed omnibus form statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to send the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity is computed as follows. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied by 15, minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with the contract to be bid. For Class B documents, if applicable, Dalisan Joint Venture Agreement, GVA, in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR, in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. Financial proposal. Original of the signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA 9184. Original of the signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form including a summary sheet and cash flow by quarter. Criteria and procedure for detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. The financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify that personnel pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded the contract. And second, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. The bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded a contract under bidding. This certification shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected. If any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post disqualified. Contract of award. The contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. The successful bidder shall be notified through the issuance of notice of award within the bid validity period and must be confirmed by the successful bidder in writing within 10 days upon receipt thereof in accordance with Section 37.2.2 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. Common reasons for rejection of bids and eligibility and post-disqualification of bidder. Failure to submit original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission, indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form. Late submission of bid. Failure to submit supporting documents, for example, certification of availability of equipment, negative slippage in the ongoing projects, negative 15% or more, or negative 10% in each of two or more projects, unsatisfactory CPAS rating, incomplete pages of bid documents, technical and financial, authority of the signatory to sign on behalf of the bidder. For single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, board secretary certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. And for partnership, as indicated in the articles of partnership. That's all, sir.
Thank you, Engineer Banila. Uh, to further elaborate or discuss the proposed project, the technical components will be discussed by Architect the first two project, but the remaining will be distributed among the two members of the technical committee.
For the technical component of the project, we have contract ID number 24EI0072, contract name, construction of slope protection structure along Banila and Allied River, Balungao, Pangasinan. For the scope of work and item description, construction of dike, full budget for the contract is 49 million pesos. For the contract duration is 192 calendar days. For the second project, contract ID number 24EI0073, contract name, construction of slope protection structure along Lagasit, Allied River, Santa Maria, Pangasinan. For the scope of work and item description, construction of dike. Full budget for the contract is 49 million pesos. And for the contract duration is 192 calendar days.
For the third project, contract ID number 24AI0074, construction of slope protection structure along Banila and Allied River, Umingan, Pangasinan, package 1. Scope of work, construction of dike. Approved budget for the contract, 49 million.
For the fourth project, contract ID number 24EI0075, contract name, construction of the slope protection structure along Banila in Allied River, Umingan, Pangasinan, package 2. Scope of work, item description, construction of dike. Approved budget for the contract DVC is 49 million. Repeat conferences on January 29, 2024 at 30 p.m. Receipt in opening of bids, February 12, 2024 at 9:30 p.m. DPWH conference room, Romana Rizal, Pangasinan. DPWH EB Portal Kids underscore Pangasinan at dpws.gov.ps. YouTube account that is www.youtube.com.dpws Pangasinan DEO.
Thank you. For further details, the prospective leaders can get a copy of the minutes of this private conference upon written request not later than 5 days. Are there more issues and concerns before we end this private conference? The motion to your John, thank you very much. Let's be back at 9:30 for the opening of the bids. Thank you very much. Okay.